On the pop, Ben Simmons to Taco 4. It is officially endgame in my team. That's a massive bucket right there.
Our next guest is dominating the competition in my team's King of the Court, Ty CFB, with over 20+ wins in this tournament. Welcome back to 2K TV, Ty.
Glad to be back talking with you guys, man. It feels like it's been a while, but I'm glad to be back.
All right, I want to know how you are able to do these accomplishments, because it's so tough mentally to prepare for one of these weekends. So let's start off with the mental approach. What are you doing during the week to prep for that competition?
I kind of had to adjust what I do, right? From the content side of things, the time I put into it. I don't want to burn myself.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the Mavericks taking on the Trailblazers. For Dallas, they've shown no fear this season. Now on the road against one of their toughest tests yet. You can bet they're salivating at the chance to cement their elite standing in this league. Blazers, Mavs, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill, so the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. PJ Washington out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. And for Portland, Drew Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Robert Williams. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Joseph in at the 4. And at the 2024 NBA Cup West semifinal in Las Vegas, Oklahoma City outlasted Houston 111-96.
Yeah, both teams got off to a slow start. It was 42-41 at the half. But OKC turned it on in the second half, putting up 70 points. I mean, it was an early season statement from the Thunder, our eventual NBA champs.
And here's Flagg outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Irving finds Washington. Now Bagley. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Thompson. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Here's Holiday. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Just incredible focus from the veteran guard. Jrue Holiday, no stranger to scoring against a big-time contest.
Back to Irving. And that one goes. Feeding him with a lead pass.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Lillard passes to Joseph. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And by drafting Cooper Flagg, the Mavericks regaining some of the long-term upside they lost with the Luka trade, Doris.
And by every metric and evaluation, Cooper is ready to play and contribute right now. And obviously the hope down the line, he can take over the mantle of franchise player. Boy, you're trying to put Luka in the rear view now.
3 on the clock. Irving for 3. No good.
Boy, they're slow to get it going here tonight. Just 1 for 4 to start.
MP against Irving. Pass to Avdia. Lillard left side. Fires for 3. Pure from three-point range.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Irving, the pass to Bagley. Here's Flagg. Drives to the hoop, and he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Down low. Here's Washington, and Washington powers it through.
Oh, my goodness. P.J. Washington got off the deck in a hurry.
Irving against Lillard. Pass to Williams. To the inside. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist by Embiid. Lillard's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Holiday. Outside Sharp. Back to Joseph. Over Flagg. And that one's good. Joseph.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Washington outside. Lively passes to Marshall. Now Washington takes a 3. And Klingon pulls it down.
2 minutes remaining in the
pass to Joseph. Fires the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. He's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
1:44 left in the first quarter. Lively passes to Marshall. Here's Flagg, defended by Lillard to stop the run. And it's Flagg missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Pass to Lively. Washington, a good look. And it's Portland with a rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Avdia.
Boy, guys, when you think of Deni Avdia, great positional size, versatile on both ends of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Damian Lillard. The three from Thompson. And Clingan pulls it down.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And they pick up 2.
I just love the...
52 seconds left to play in the first. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Dallas calls time here. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
But how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
He's checked in for Avdia. And taking a moment here, a look at the best rebound. Rebounders among rookies over the last month. Cooper Flagg third.
And the way he's been aggressively attacking the boards, you have to think he's earned the respect of his teammates.
Pass to Lively. Back to Williams. To the paint. Marshall on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Thompson to win the cold spell. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Henderson, the pass to Joseph. Connects from downtown. Joseph has got his third basket on the night right there.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Williams against Henderson. Pass to Lively. Thompson left side. No good with a layup. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Marvin Bagley. Williams is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Marshall in at the 3. Here's Williams, and he buries his first look.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Williams has gotten his second bucket on the night.
That passing ability complements Irving scoring so well.
Pass to Joseph from outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Yay, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. A look at how All-Star voting is going thus far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
You look at Joseph. He's currently holding the top spot in the West.
The fans are speaking with their votes, and he's clearly the favorite.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, Williams. Gafford with the ball. Kamara on him. Again, the miss by Dallas. Now Portland with it. Right now on a 9-0 run. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
For the Trailblazers, Robert Williams checked in for Grant. Drew Holiday comes in for Sharp. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Henderson. Dallas also making some changes. Washington comes in for Gafford. And Flagg subbed in for Marshall. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Bagley from the arc. Rebounded by Joseph. Joseph has got 7 rebounds in the game. Now Kamara from deep. And MP with the 3. Joseph has got 22 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Williams passes to Irving. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Irving's got his second bucket on the night.
You are not going to find too many better in the mid-range than Kyrie Irving.
Doris, we've said it before. Kyrie Irving has some of the best handles this game has ever seen. What makes him so good?
BA, to me, you can tell Kyrie has had a basketball in his hands from his earliest years. There is just a comfort, whether he's in traffic or if there's multiple defenders being sent in his direction. Under duress of heavy pressure, it's like Kyrie Irving sees nothing but the rim in front of him. He's truly incredible.
Here's Joseph, and it's Portland scoring again.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter, riding the wave here.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Lillard. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. So we'll see Kyrie Irving go to the line here. That one's on to Monty Kamara. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night. Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Klingon comes in for Williams, and Denny Avdia subbed in for Kamara. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Klay Thompson comes in for Williams.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
Yep, that one's good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Lillard against Irving. Over Lillard, and Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
MP outside, jacks up a 3. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Thompson, puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And Holiday powers it home.
What great burst by Drew Holiday there, and he just finishes with intent. That's a big-time move.
Irving against Lillard. Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. Out to the right wing. And here's Flagg outside. He can't get it to go. And so it's Portland.
Your score, your Trailblazers, 48. The Mavericks, 22.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And it's Lillard with the ball for Portland. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Damian Lillard out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's MP. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Avdia in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Oklahoma City was all business. He picked up 49 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. In low. It's good. Off the glass. 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
And here's MP from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Foul.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks, Naji Marshall.
Pass to Flagg. And here's Bagley. To the middle. Washington outside. Shot clock at 6. Marshall passes to Washington. Knocks down the triple. Washington's got 7.
Well, P.J. Washington, very dangerous as a spot-up shooter in three-point territory, especially if he's in the corner.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Bagley. Now Washington. Thompson outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Lillard passes to Joseph. And here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Back to Joseph. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And the basket by Holiday.
All right, Drew Holiday, we see you. He wanted to get right back with that three-point shot.
And the stats for Drew Holiday only tell half the story, Doris.
Yeah, they may not even tell half the story. Drew Holiday is one of the most unique and gifted defensive players we've ever seen. Make him check 1 through 5, he can do all that. Change the game with his defensive ability, he can do that. This guy is special. Avdia has added some strength to the frame, and he puts it to work right there.
Inside, Washington. Oh, MP with a block. Fires from deep. They get it back. Another one falls for Portland.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Pass to Washington. Now here's Bagley. Marshall outside. Here's Flagg. They need this. Portland with a rebound. Joseph has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Holiday, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Doris, when you analyze the skill set of Drew Holiday, what do you think he brings to this team?
I mean, it's hard to capture in one particular skill, PA. We know that Drew Holiday is elite and versatile on the defensive end. You can put him from positions 1 through 5, and he can guard that. On the offensive end, teams are going to give him shots, and his ability to stand in and calmly make those shots is invaluable.
Pass to Joseph. Over Gafford. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Up top, Lively. Here's Flagg, defended by Lillard. Playing in with the block.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Clingan. They just learned that the hard way.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And Dallas making a change here. Irving's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to lift that bigger trophy." BA, back to you.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Looking at who's out there for now. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Drew Holiday, and it's Scoot Henderson in for Damian Lillard. Here's Irving. Off the left rim and out. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Sharp.
And he makes both free throws. 30 seconds left in the third. Now here's Williams. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Joseph. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Joseph has got 42 in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Chris Middleton is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Max Christie. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Nembhard in at the 1. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. The Trailblazers making a switch here. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in.
Yeah, so King of the Court specifically, offense kind of is what I focus on, which is so weird compared to kind of how I've been in the past. So right now my starting point guard is Vince Boucher. Shooting guard, we're running Andre Kirilenko is 100 overall. 100 overall Yaxo at the small forward. Pro Pass, 100 overall Shaq at the power forward. And then Taco Fall Invincible at center is my current lineup. This year, it's super important to have good offense all the way around because, you know, King of the Court specifically, that matters a ton. Shai's the best, in my opinion, offensive point guard in the game. There's other maybe all-around point guards that are better, but he's maybe the best all-around point guard. Same thing at like power forward with Shaq, right? You wouldn't think Shaq's
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment.
34, Joseph.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Toure out there with Dimon. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Minot in at the power forward. And for the Trailblazers, MP is out there with Klingon. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Avdia in at the three. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Now here's Holiday. Pass to Joseph. From downtown, buries it from three.
Putting his court vision on full display. Holiday plays the role of floor general pretty effectively.
Why not? And the baseline jumper goes down.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all three levels.
And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Toure. Down low. Here's Minot. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Minot's gotten his second bucket.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Clingan. MP outside. The three is up. Again, MP missing. Joseph has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season, Tim.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer. What a run for him, and he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
The Nets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. To the inside. Timmon, that's good.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Holiday passes to Joseph. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And it's 6 points for MP.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Minot. Out left to the wing. Outside Porter. For 3. MP with the block. And he gets it back. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Portland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Holiday finds MP. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
To the right side. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Avdia passes to Joseph. Launches it. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 3-point game.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Joseph passes to Avdia. Kicks it out to MP. Let's go with a 3. On target from range. Joseph has got 12.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Legs, when you look at the maturation of Deni Avdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Clingan. Kamara comes in for Avdia. Sharp, he's checked in for Thibault. And Lillard subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's Sharp. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass to Wolf from behind the arc. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Kamara, good. And the assist goes to MP.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Dimon, defended by Lillard. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here we go, one-on-one. And that one's good. Sharp.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Here's Dimon, coming off a terrific game against New York. Pass to Sharp. Left side Williams. And the step-back jumper is good.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step-back.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Now MP. Out to Lillard. 4 on the clock. Takes the 3. He drops it from range.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
That's trail by 9. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Trailblazers lead by 8. Lillard outside. Three-pointer. Brooklyn pulls it in. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Oh, my. That was a game for the ages. A fierce battle that really could have gone either way. But they were fortunate they pulled it out.
Well, when you pull out a close game like that, it really can do wonders for your confidence.
Offense is coming. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
On the floor for the Nets, Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. Williams is out there with Traore, and it's Claxton in at center, filling out the middle. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Mavericks was tremendous. He contributed 42 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Minot's checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Porter, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Dimon. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. And it's in there. Wolf's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to MP.
2 minutes.
Pass to Avdia. Good on the 13-footer. Avdia's got his first points of the game.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr., and after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry. Shams, thank you. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Well, both teams struggled to be competitive overall last year, but at least their season series was.
It's tipped. And here they come. He goes up. And the finish on the break with the slam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Wolf. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Sharp. Hits the jump hook.
Day'Ron Sharpe.
Here's Lillard doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. MP outside, lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Nets.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Pass to Dimon. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And so it's Portland going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Trey, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
We've got Denny Avdia clinging out there with MP. Then there's Drew Holiday, and it's Thibault in a shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, all defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said, the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Guys, back to you.
A new day. Allie, thank you. Holiday passes to Joseph. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Here's Minot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Minot, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops a first. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Williams is checked in. All right, Legs, you look at the leap the Blazers have taken. What's the biggest factor?
I think it's the fact they've added a lot of defense to their front court, which has really set the tone for their team, and it's an identity they're going to continue to build on.
Talent on the floor and stability in the head coaching position.
Key factors, for sure.
Here's Traoré. He's covered by Holiday. Outside, Williams. Here's Minot. And the Nets miss again.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Outside Holiday. Back to Joseph. Outside Thibault. Clock at 6. The fadeaway. Joseph can't hit.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
To the middle. Minot, good. Minot's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Holiday passes to Joseph. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Minot. Now here's Claxton. Here's Minot. 18 points for him. Takes one from 10 feet. Shot from the wing. And he nails the jumper. Claxton's got his first 2 points.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
For your Blazer Dancer.
Changes here for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Klingon. Scoot Henderson comes in. For Avdia, and Lillard subbed in for Drew Holiday. MP outside. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by Portland.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Here's Wolf. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Joseph has got 4 rebounds now. Beyond the arc. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Wolf.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Williams passes to Sharp. Here's Clowney. The 3. The kick out to Williams. Over Henderson. Misses off the right iron. And here's Portland. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's MP from outside. Clowney pulls it in. Nets trail by 20. Here's Traoré doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Pass to Williams. Over Henderson. And the Nets miss again.
That is a missed opportunity. He'd love to have that one back.
1 minute left in the third quarter. A deep 3 from MP. Grant, the pass to Joseph. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Joseph has got 15 points here in the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Traoré. Counted.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Grant. The 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Clowney. He's covered by Grant. Here's Williams. Count it. Williams has got 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Lillard passes to Joseph. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Traoré. Can't connect from 14. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. We've got Demon, also Zaire Williams out there. Michael Porter out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Minot in at the 4. Oh, nice shot by Klingon.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Klingon, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
Williams against Sharp. Here's Minot. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Denny Avdia's checked in for Portland. And a change for the Nets. Mann's checked in. Shot clock at 5. Here's Minot. The three-pointer off the mark.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Yes, it's good.
Man, he has been great in this quarter, really involved. I love how they're using him.
Outside man. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And Claxton throws it down.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Yeah, that's some flashy stuff from Holiday. I mean, those moves give confidence that carry over into your shot.
To the paint. Here's Mann. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Minot. Sharp grabs the miss.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
And here's the fast break. Here's Porter. MP with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. So Portland going with almost an entire new group. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. So long, everyone.